welcome. I hope that you are doing well today. I'll be drawing this fairy girl on my iPad, and as usual, I am using the app Procreate. This is random, but I just think it's funny how in this video I used the desk. I used basically the same setup I used to use. So my phone, my desk downstairs, and yeah, it's kind of a throwback. I used to use that for my first YouTube videos. Honestly, I used that for a while. The newer desk that I have is very dirty. It's got a lot of paint supplies on there because I'm taking a painting class. There's a lot of paint stains on there that I don't know if I can remove them or not. So next time I use that desk, that will be interesting. It's not gonna be very aesthetic, I guess, but it is what it is. But you know, that desk is an art desk, so I don't feel that bad that it's got paint stains and stuff, but I don't know. Speaking of my painting class, I painted something a couple weeks ago for that class that I'm really proud of, and I was smart enough to record it, so I will be posting that next, probably in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned to see what that is. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. I have never painted anything like it before, so yeah, I'm excited. Also, apologies if my voice sounds a little scratchy or hoarse. I did a lot of singing at the top of my lungs over the weekend, and my voice is not yet recovered. It was my birthday less than 2 weeks ago, so I had a lot of fun, but my voice is upset with me right now. So yeah, I probably shouldn't even be making this voiceover. I probably should be resting my voice and drinking tea or something, and I will do that after because it's been a minute since I've made a long form video. I've been making reels to pass the time in between, but yeah, I wanted to make this video while I had the time to do so. Let's get on into the painting and the inspiration behind the painting. So lately I've been really into drawing fantasy people, and I don't know, it started off back when I did somebody's Draw This in Your Style challenge. Their character had like blue skin and blue hair, and they were a fairy, I believe. And I was like, I had a lot of fun doing it, so I was like, I should do this more often. And then I did the Draw Your Monster challenge. Check out that reel or short, I guess, on YouTube. That was really fun. And then what solidified me wanting to draw a lot of magical people was me listening to the series A Court of Thorns and Roses on Audible. So those of you who aren't familiar with the series, a lot of the main characters are fairies or fae, and I haven't read a book in years. I think the last book I read was To All the Boys I Loved Before, and that's like after the first movie came out. I read that. I want to say that was like 4 years ago maybe, but it might have been longer because time is fake and and the years go by way too fast. But yeah, that was the last time I read a book. I started the second one, but I never really got into it. I have a really bad habit of forgetting to continue to read after I start stuff. So that's why a lot of the books that I read are movies and TV shows, because I'm already invested in the characters. So it's like I'm getting bonus content when I read. I did that with Twilight. I did that with The Hunger Games. I always watch the movie first, and then if I'm into it, I read the books. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually read a series that wasn't a movie. Anyway, my point is, I read this series, I really enjoyed it. I got really invested in the characters and the relationships. It was really fun to read. I love a good romance story. I love a good slow burn. So let's just say it delivered on those things. I was not expecting it to deliver on those things. Like, I didn't know what to expect going in, and I think the reason I loved it so much was because it surprised me. So yeah, fun. I've read all the books now. Let me know if you've read those books, because yeah, I am now an ACOTAR fan. I'm going to be reading A Cruel Prince next. Like, it's in my Audible library. I just had to get over A Court of Thorns and Roses for a minute because I had to reread the second book, which is my favorite book. If you know, you know. But yeah, I literally just, like, before doing this voiceover, actually, I technically have 4 minutes of the audiobook left of the second ACOTAR book. But yeah, I'll be finishing that soon, I guess, for the second time, because I liked it that much that I had to relive it. And I'll say this, you probably don't care, but sorry, I'm just gonna talk about this because I just have to get it out of my system. But I just have to say, the rereadability of these books is so good. You read the first one, okay, it's fine, it's kind of slow. Then you read the second one, and it makes you want to reread the first one because things are revealed, and it makes you look at everything in a new light. So, anyway, that's my opinion on that. So anyway, I got super into it. I was super obsessed, invested. So now I'm drawing a lot of fairy characters. But get this, guys. I drew a man. Yes, I drew a man. I drew a character from the series. And, like, what? Who is she? What? Yeah, I know, right? Like, so, as you can see, this series inspired me, and it is changing my art for the better. So, eventually I will make I've been saying this for like a year, but eventually I'll make a, like, how to improve your art, or like how to go outside your comfort zone in your art. And let me tell you, embracing your other hobbies is going to be one of my suggestions, because I was kind of in the mood to start drawing guys. I was going to do the 100 heads challenge. Still am going to do that. It's just going to mentally prepare for such a commitment. So I was gonna try to practice men then, but I've been putting it off, and I was like, no longer. I need to draw these characters. I love them, and so I'm going to be drawing to practice my man drawings, my dude drawings. I'm going to be drawing more ACOTAR characters. I think I'm going to draw at least 2 more. So, you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I've drawn 1. There's 2 more I want to draw. But I also might want to draw 1 other guy from there. He's a guy that I feel like I liked his character. He's a fun character, and kind of feel bad for him. So I feel like he should be included. So I might draw him too. But I don't have as much motivation to draw him. But like, maybe for practice. Anyway, enough of me vaguely ranting about A Court of Thorns and Roses and the characters in there. My point is that I drew a guy for the first time, so that's cool. I've been drawing backgrounds lately. Like in this one, you'll see at the end, I drew a background. What? Yeah, so cool. So fan art has been a big inspiration for me, because I first drew a background when I did my Bella Swan art, another book girly period. So yeah, books are great, fan art is great. Yeah, I really enjoy talking about my favorite fictional things. I get really passionate about it. I used to be that girl in high school. I was obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. I could still talk your ear off about the Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf and all those things. Gotta love them. I actually want to do a question and answer video soon. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so you know, if you like my content, please subscribe and help me get to that point, because I am going to do a Q&A video when I get to 500 subscribers, and I would love it if you left me like questions and stuff about art and TV and books and all kinds of things. I would love to answer those questions. I love watching those from other artists, And yeah, I wanted that to be a little celebration for reaching that milestone, and I think that'll be a fun video. You can leave those questions here if you want, if you have any right now. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to make a community post about it when I get to that point. Also, let me know if you'd rather see me paint something traditionally or if you want me to paint something digitally for that video. I'm conflicted on it, but yeah, I'm preparing for that because I think I'm only like over 25 subscribers away from that, and I'm going to be putting out some shorts, putting out some videos to reach that goal. So thank you so much for supporting me and watching my videos. I really appreciate that. For the next 10 minutes of the video, I'm just gonna let you watch the process and listen to some music. Towards the end of the video, I have another little chat for you. When I was originally recording the audio, the next part I'm talking about is the background, and obviously I'm not started on the background yet. And my oh my, will I say that recording this voiceover was a mistake. My voice is so much worse than it was yesterday when I was first recording this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you at the end of the video to finish off this chat. But yeah, back to the drawing. So as you can see at this point, I have the background. I was just honestly messing around with colors and layer opacities and modes and stuff. And I got this fun little foresty dawn, like reminds me of dawn or sunset or something, and with forest in the background, because you know, of course, fairies have to have magical forests, enchanted forests and everything. I also ended up drawing a little planet with rings on it, because you know, of course, you gotta know this is a different planet than Earth. So there's different stuff in the sky. I'm also into stars lately, again, because of certain books that I've read. I'm into stars and moon and stuff, and so that's why I gave the character necklace and that had to do with that, and put little star flecks in the background. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I ended up drawing some of this on my birthday. The last part of this was finished on my birthday, and I posted it as a birthday post. I had a lot of fun. I was watching Twilight while I drew this. Well, I was more listening because it was on in the other room, but still. I don't know that I have much else to say about this. Let me know if you have any questions. This was a fun drawing. I don't think I have anything left to say in general. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around and listening to my rants about books. Let me know if you enjoyed that, if you want me to talk about stuff like that in videos. If you are into A Court of Thorns and Roses, I will be posting some fan art eventually, probably on my Instagram. I could do it here too. I'm a little nervous. Okay, I lied. There is something else I wanted to say. I'm a little nervous about posting fan art from books because I've never drawn fan art from books, so it's actually like, it's kind of hard to like picture characters for me. I can see their general description, although I have a habit of not paying attention. One of the characters is blonde, and I did not know that until the third book, even though they definitely mentioned that multiple times before that. I picture characters with the energy that they give off, and I don't pay attention to their descriptions, so yeah, it's hard to capture a character's image in my like how I imagine them, because I don't really imagine them accurately. But I'm also scared to post fan art because I'm like, some of it is a little bit of a spoiler. It's not like I'm putting like scenes from the book in there, but like sometimes it's even that like what they're wearing, it might be a spoiler for those who are only reading the first book or something. So I'm kind of scared. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I also want to share it with those who want to see it, so I don't know what to do. I'm probably just gonna post it anyway and try to be vague about things, or maybe only post one character at a time. I think like for the one that I already have drawn, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to say ACOTAR spoilers in bold in my description, because it's not like I won't name the characters right away. I'll probably bury it deeper down, so those who don't want to know what character I drew, they won't know. And if they don't want to, I'm trying to be respectful, because I know I would be like, oh man, but like I said, I don't know that what I drew is that big of a deal. It's just a couple, and it's like, okay, if you're reading the books, you kind of get the hint that it's gonna go in that direction. It's not even the main couple that I drew, so it's like a side couple. I don't know, but yeah, let me know if you have advice on that. Yeah, sorry, ranted about it again. That's me, the ranter. I'm done. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye. guess I'll be watching Twilight. Bye.